Hi everyone, I'm Terry and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 217. Welcome. Okay, so what did I get done this week? Let's jump right in and I'll show you. Okay, so the first thing I got done was premie hat. Which premie hat is this? I gotta look and see. Is this premie hat number 1 or premie hat number 2? It's premie hat number 1 for August. So here it is. It's a fox hat. This is a pattern by the Passionate Crafter. I did make the eyes different on mine. I think hers, it was like you did the black in the center and then the white only went around part way and then you stitched on and it kind of looked like the eyes were crossed, and so I didn't want to have that look. I mean, it looked cute, but I decided just to do the eyes this way. So I went all the way around with the white, and then I stitched with the end of the yarn. I stitched the little highlight speck or whatever, the reflection on the black, on the pupil. And anyway, but the rest of the pattern I did just like the pattern. I did use DK weight yarn, and I used like a 3mm. No, I think I used an F hook. Yeah, 3.75 millimeter, I believe, to size it down to a preemie size. But anyway, so that is my fox hat. So I need to make 3 more. Yeah, 3 more for this month. So I need to get cracking on the others to meet my goal of having 4 per month to donate for the Halloween hat drive. To one of our hospital's NICU departments. Anyway, so there's the preemie hat number 1 finished. The only other thing I have finished is the backpack buddies that I've been showing for Vlogust, and so let me show you the ones that I have shown in those. Just in case you haven't been following my Vlogust videos. So since the last time. Last Thursday, since I did the video for the podcast, the regular Yarnjoy podcast episode, I showed that I did a s'more. So there's my s'more. Okay. And then I made this one. I'm super proud of this one. I think it's so cute. It is a robot. Isn't it cute? I really think he's so cute. And I'll put links below in the description box where all these patterns came from. They're all free patterns. Okay, so there's the robot. Okay. And then the next one I showed was a bunny. So there's my bunny. Okay. And then the next one is my Frankenstein marshmallow, which I think is super cute. Such a cute idea. There you go. Okay. So there's my Frankenstein marshmallow. And the last one I did, which was, well, this one I showed yesterday. I believe this was in yesterday. No, day before yesterday. I have another one to show you. Okay, so this one is a little one-eyed alien. And I remember this one is from Crochet at Terry's. That's the name of the Ravelry shop, I guess. She has a lot of keychain patterns, and so that's where this one came from, and it's such a cute pattern. Now he turned out a little bit on the small side. I should have used worsted weight yarn, but I didn't. I used some DK weight yarn, so I might make him again and make him using worsted weight and see what the difference in size is. That would be I think that would be interesting to see, because I believe I used a 3mm hook with this one. Yeah, I think that's what I used. Either that or it was an E hook, which is 3.5. It was somewhere around there. And so maybe I'll make another one with worsted weight yarn, and then we can compare the sizes. And then this one I showed yesterday, and I think this one's super cute too. Well, they're all cute. Is a little mini amigurumi octopus. I showed that one yesterday. Okay, and I just made my Vlogust video for today. I just made that one, but instead of showing what I showed today for that one, I'll let you go over there and look at it. And I will link that video below in the description box. Otherwise, then next week I will show that one as well. Okay, and that's all my finished objects that I have. So for works in progress, I just worked on 2 different projects. I'm still working on the Feel Better Friends doll, and I have been showing that over in the Vlogust videos as well. But here is my Feel Better Friends doll so far, okay? I think what I've done since last week, since I showed you, is, oh, she's missing her ear. I just had it pinned on. Let me stick it back in. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Somewhere around there. Okay, so see, ears. So I've made the ears. Haven't sewed them on yet. I made the headband. Okay, and then there is the butterfly appliques, and right now I just have, as you can see, I just have them pinned on because just in case I need to adjust something before I make the final sew on. And the wig cap is not connected yet. I need to do that, but I just wanted to make sure if there's anything I need to adjust, I can adjust it. And then today I made the a little ponytail. Okay. My great niece, who I am making this doll to look like, has wavy hair, and so in the picture that I'm going by to make this doll, she does have the headband with the butterflies on it, okay? Her butterflies are more 3D though. They stand up there. It's really cute, but anyway, that's how I kind of figured I could do it. Okay, and then she has her hair in a ponytail, and she's got this wavy ponytail. So the way I did that is I followed a tutorial for another doll called the Haley doll, and I can link that one below in the description box. But I did the wig cap and the ponytail like that doll, okay? And I didn't write it down as far as who designed that, but like I said, I'll link it below in the description box. So the ponytail was like 3 strands of curly cues, and so they were kind of coming out long if I kept them separate, and my great niece's hair is not that long. I mean, the ponytail is not that long in the picture, and so I took those 3 strands and I just wrapped them around each other. Okay, and so that made it still look kind of curly, a wavy ponytail, but it made it shorter, okay? And see, I haven't weaved the tails in yet, just to allow for final adjustments here and there if I need something. So anyway, that's all I've done. I've got the ears just pinned on. All the Feel Better Friends dolls do have ears, so that's, I've got the ears on there. But I'm going to go ahead and make the eyes first. She's got, my great niece has brown eyes, and so I'm going to be making the eyes first, so that way I can figure out where they're going to be placed, and then where I want to sew the ears on in relation to the eyes. And then I got to put the nose and a little smile. So she's coming along. I'm hoping that I can go ahead and maybe I can finally just get her all the way finished up this weekend, and then that way by next week I will have she'll be finished object. Because I hate that I'm dragging it out so long, but it's just been super busy. I've been babysitting the grandbaby a few times this week, which is wonderful. I love spending time with him, and then just, you know, running errands, and then doing Vlogust, getting that done every day. It is a little bit of work, but I enjoy doing it so much. I'm having a fun time with Vlogust. Okay, that's all. And the only other works in progress, and I even forgot to bring it in here, but I can show you. Let me pick up the box here. I'm working on the Nativity set, okay, and I'm working on the camel, okay, and I showed you before that his head and neck and body was done. He kind of looked like the Loch Ness Monster. But the only progress I've made on him is I've made the hump, okay, but I haven't put that detailing. I just made the solid purple hump so far, so I need to stitch the detailing on there and then stitch it onto the body, and then I've made 2 of his 4 legs, and that's it. So it's in the other room, but like I said, it's not a whole lot to show since the last time. So, but anyway, it's from this kit. Got this off of Amazon. I'll put a link below in the description box. And I think this is such a cute kit. I'm almost finished with it. I think all I have left to make is a sheep and an angel. And I think that's it. Oh, and then there is actually a pattern for the, it's not on here, but it's the star, this like the Christmas star, the Star of David. And if I make that, I'm not sure if I'm going to make that or not. But as far as the characters, all I have is the sheep right there. See, there's a sheep and an angel, or I may make 2 angels, because there was a choir of angels that appeared before the shepherds. So I might make both of them. Okay, and so then this the set will be done. So I'm glad. I'm plenty of time before Christmas, so that's great. And then let's see what else is upcoming. Oh, okay, so I have been working also, that's another thing I've been working on this week, is I've been working on the yarn that was given to me by a friend of mine. And her, I'm sure I told you before, but her grandmother passed away last year, sometime last year. I mean, it's been a little bit. And so the daughters, which is my friend's aunts, were going through her things. And she was a crocheter and a quilter. And so she had a lot of yarn and yarn paraphernalia, crocheting things, and so nobody in the family crocheted. She was just going to get rid of, they were going to just throw the yarn out or whatever. And so my friend Amy, this is her granddaughter, asked me if I wanted it, and I said sure. And so Amy's mother, because this was like in another town, and so Amy's mother came into town for a visit, and so she brought the yarn to give to me. And then she also brought quite a bit of quilting fabric and quilting supplies to give to Amy, because Amy has been started quilting. So I went through all the yarn. There was full skeins, and then there was like pieces of skeins that were almost full, and then there was like scraps. And so I went through all of that, untangled things, wrapped the scrap balls or scraps, the smaller ones, into balls. So let me show you those. Okay, so I separate between worsted weight and baby weight yarn. Okay, so this was the worsted weight. This was just the scrap balls. Hopefully I can show you that without them all rolling out. Okay, see that? And I have it in this crate that's I think this is 12 inches by 15 inches by 5 or 6 inches deep, I guess. And so as you can see, it's pretty full of scrap balls. This is all worsted weight yarn. Okay, all different sizes, some big ones and some little ones. Okay, and then here are the scrap balls that I got, that I wound up from pieces of scraps. That was baby weight yarn, so pinks and blues and a few yellows, and just one variegated. So I mean, the majority of all this stuff was solid color. Had this one black sparkly. That just, this is just asking me to do something Star Wars related with that. Not Star Wars, Star Trek. Or Star Wars, but anyway. Anyway, this is the baby yarn. So all this stuff, like I said, was solid colors, basic colors, really. I have just like, there's a variegated, but I mean, there was hardly any variegated. I mean, it was nice solid colors, which is great. Okay, now as far as the skeins, like I said, there was full skeins, and then there was some that were almost full, but they weren't like real floppy yet, so I didn't wind them up. I just left them. So I will insert a picture right here where I have them all laid out. These 2 baskets of the balls are up at the top of the picture. All the pink and blue and white that's up on the top, like the 3rd row up from the bottom, that's all the baby yarn. And then the bottom 2 rows in the picture are worsted weight, like Red Heart, mainly Red Heart. Red Heart, and then the baby weight yarn is Bernat Softy Baby, mainly. That and Baby Sport, but Bernat. Okay, so I will insert that picture right here. Okay, and so the only thing I forgot, there's a big, I think it was it used to be, well, it was a jumbo skein of Red Heart Super Saver in black, the big jumbo one, and I forgot to put that, well, it's still kind of a mess, so I haven't wound it up, and then I forgot to put it in the picture, so that was one more that I forgot to put in there. And then she also had, sorry for the crinkling, but she had this package of polyfill, which is great because I use the polyfill. And then there was some hooks, a few hooks, maybe eight or 10 maybe at the most, maybe something like that. Hooks of all different sizes. I think they're all boy hooks, B-O-Y-E, boy hooks. The aluminum ones that are different colors. There's about 2 or 3 of them that are steel crochet hooks, like for the doilies. And so now I will say also that was in there was crochet cotton, like to make doilies. I don't have any within reach right now, and they're in the other room, but I took a picture of all of that, and so I'll put that picture right here. Okay, so of the crochet cotton, which is a size 10 crochet cotton thread, as you can see, there was no colors. It was just white and then an off-white, kind of an off-white ecru type maybe color, and but quite a bit of it. And so now she made, I think she must have even made stuff like tablecloths and stuff that are made out of that stuff. Now she did, and I showed this before, but I can put the picture in again. She made this wall hanging that had the Lord's Prayer all crocheted into the picture, and I believe that's what's on there. Anyway, I'll pop that picture right here, and you can see her work. So, isn't that beautiful? So that is what I got from in that big yarn haul. There was a few other things. I believe there was a package of some plastic yarn needles, and there was a package of wooden dowels, like made out of maybe bamboo or something, I don't know, but skinny wooden dowels. I'm not sure what she used that for. It was actually on the package, it showed that you used it to stick into cakes. If you're anybody familiar with decorating cakes, that and like wedding cakes and things where they're in tiers, and you need to put one cake on top of the other. Well, they put these wooden dowels inserted into the cake. So the cakes won't slide, the layers won't slide. Well, that's what, because these wooden dowels are like Wilton brand, who makes the cake pans. Those were stuck in there. And then I think last week I showed you the all the crochet magazines and things that was in there. I showed you those already. I still have them sitting here. So anyway, nice. I was very blessed to get such a large yarn haul, and I love the fact that they're just the basic colors, gold, and there's one glowworm, and then there's white and black and red and yellow and orange, and just the basic, basic colors, whatever, not like a whole lot of variegated. I like variegated, but I don't use variegated yarn that much unless it's self-striping. Okay, so that is my experience with the yarn inheritance that I received. And then what else is upcoming? I'm still doing the Vlogist videos. I hope that you're following that. And like I said, I have a few more preemie hats to do for this month, and I have had a request from my niece, my great niece's mom, to make I need to make 2 of those Among Us characters, the little, from the video game, that it's like a little astronaut thing. I made one not too long ago that was red for my oldest great nephew in that family. Well, the other 2, the younger 2 kids, they want one also. So I need to make a purple one for my great niece, who is the inspiration for the doll, and then I'm going to make a blue one for my other little great nephew, the little brother. So those 2 dolls would be upcoming. I don't know if I'm going to make them and then keep them and give them to him at Christmas. I'm not sure yet. Okay, I think that is it. I smell my dinner, and it's making me hungry. I'm making something in the Instant Pot, and I think it's going to be great. So, oh, and I'm going to try my hand at making some homemade ice cream because I saw a recipe for Moose Tracks. If you're familiar with that, I think that's a Blue Bunny flavor, maybe, of ice cream. But this is going to be a low-carb, sugar-free, but not fat-free, so it should be rich and creamy. Homemade ice cream that's it's vanilla ice cream that's got chunks of chocolate that I'm gonna make, and then you stir it through in there, and when it hits it's made with coconut oil, and so when it gets cold it gets solid, and so you make the chocolate out of that, you pour that on there, and then it makes like a magic shell, like that magic shell stuff that you can get, or like the dipped cones from Dairy Queen. Anyway, and so then you take a spoon and you crunch it all up and break it into chunks, stir that within the chocolate, and then of course then you put peanut butter, and you put peanut butter all in there and swirl that through, and then you put it in the freezer. Well, I'm going to put it in individual cups, serving cups, and then with lids, little snack cups, and then put them in the freezer. So that's a project that my husband and I are going to work on together. I have a Cuisinart tabletop ice cream maker that's only like 1.5 quarts. It's the red one, and you probably have seen it before. I mean, not seen mine, but seen them like on Amazon or whatever. Anyway, I've got that, and that's what I'm going to be using because it says that it fits in that 1.5 quart ice cream maker. So anyway, I'll let you know how it turns out. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. Everybody have a wonderful day and the rest of the day, and have a wonderful weekend if you're not following Vlogust. If you're following me along in Vlogust, then I will see you back again tomorrow for Vlogust Day 13. So talk to you later, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.